Hi friends, welcome back. So today's practice, my intention is to make it just a sweet Vinyasa flow. I feel like in these times when we're a bit, maybe perhaps struggling with all of the stuff that's going on around us in the world and being maybe stuck at home, it's nice to drop out of the mind, drop into the heart, drop into the body, and to just simply feel for a moment. I like to think of these flows as my time to just stop thinking. That's when I find a bit more peace, and I feel like we right now should really be more in our hearts. We should be really more less in the mind, right? Less overthinking, and we do that very, very well, right? We kind of need to move into the heart and really hone that skill. How can we live with more heart? How can we live with more compassion for each other and for ourselves? How can we be kinder to each other, less harsh, less judgmental, less divisive? There's all these things going on. So can we quiet the mind a little bit, move the body, really hone in on the breath, and just move with the flow? So I will do my very best to be less wordy and teachy, perhaps, so that we can just simply move and get through a nice flow together. I'm sitting on a blanket. We're going to start sitting. So if you want to sit on a blanket, go ahead and grab something to sit on. I highly recommend that you warm up your wrists before this class. I have just a quick couple minute warm up for the wrists in my channel. I will have it linked below. You can do that beforehand. When you're ready, come to a seat. And you're going to start in what we call Sukhasana. This is a nice easy seat with the legs crossed, and you'll notice the feet and the knees are in line with each other. When you're ready, settle in. Turn your palms down on your knees. Close the eyes. And we take these first few moments to transition into our practice. We move our attention and our focus inward so that we can feel our bodies. We can observe our breath. And then from this place of more awareness and intention, we can start to take action. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra right in front of the heart. With this offering, we set a nice, clear, sweet intention for our practice. Pick an intention that is in alignment with what you're needing from your practice today, with where you're at. And in honoring that, we bow our chins down to the heart. And then release the hands to your legs, and you can just softly blink your eyes open. You're going to leave your legs here in Sukhasana. On your inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Anchor your sitting bones down. Reach tall. And exhale, pull the hands straight down to your heart. Again, inhale, anchor down as you inhale, reach up. And exhale back to center. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. And as you exhale, float the left fingertips to the earth. The right hand reaches up and over. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, right fingertips on the earth, left arm over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale, switch. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lateral bend. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, both arms to the sky. And as you exhale, rotate to the left and split your arms down. Bring the right hand to your left knee. Inhale, lift tall, look back. And now as you exhale, just simply pull the navel back, lift tall, and maybe twist a little deeper. Inhale, reach up, come forward. Exhale to the right, split the arms, lower the arms down. Take another inhale, lift tall. The exhale pulls the navel back and you look back, maybe twisting deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come forward, reach tall. Exhale, twist right. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, come forward. And then as you exhale, hands come to the earth in front of you. Go ahead and fold it forward. Anchor your hips back and down. So you feel the pelvis staying anchored back and the rib cage is walking forward. And as you fold over the legs, let the outer hips melt down. Walk the hands back, switch the crossing of the legs so you have the other leg in front. Inhale, reach up. And again, exhale to fold. Hands out in front of you on the floor. Get longer, find some space. Make sure your seat stays anchored. And then just walk the hands back up towards you. Let's come onto our hands and knees. And you can put that blanket to the side for now. You may want it later. So find all fours, shoulders over the wrists, hips are right over the knees. And then look straight down at the floor between the thumbs. Feel the crown of the head pulling forward. And feel the outer hips pulling back. As you inhale, melt the heart down. Scoop your heart forward and up. Exhale, push into the earth. And round. Draw the chin in. Lift the rib cage, lift the belly. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to round. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, round. Now inhale back to neutral, and you're going to look straight down at the floor. Sweep your right leg back, curl the toes under, and press the right heel back. Get a little calf stretch, as well as stretching out the sole of that right foot. Now pressing onto that left shin, make sure you're really stable on the left leg. Knit the front ribs back. And that right leg stays neutral. So think about the inner thigh spinning upward and then lift the leg. Keep pulling the heart forward. So here is neutral. Here is your starting point. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, push into the earth, round, and pull the knee towards the nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach, heart forward. Exhale, pull it in. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Last one. Inhale. Keep the ribs in. Exhale, round. Inhale to reach. Again, you're gonna keep that right leg neutral. Heart pulls forward. Now the right shoulder hugs back and in, and the left hand reaches for bird dog. Lift the front ribs up. Keep the right inner thigh spinning up. Bend your right knee. The left hand spins to the left, so the thumb spins down. Take the hand around and find your foot. Keep the tailbone reaching towards the back of the mat as you kick your foot up and back. Heart forward. Carefully let it go. And set the knee and hand on the earth. Let's come into a quick child's pose, just to get yourself off the wrists to start. Come onto fingertips. And then rise up. Okay, all fours. So now you're going to be on your right leg. Stretch your left foot back, tuck the toes, and just simply pull the heel back and down. Stand on that right shin nice and strongly, keeping the outer hip engaged. Lift your left leg. Inner thigh spins upward, ribs in. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the knee to the nose. Really push into the earth as you round. Inhale, lengthen, reach long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, here's 3. Inhale. Exhale for 4. Last one, inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it. Inner thigh spins up. Ribs knit back. And then the right hand reaches forward. Keep the outer left shoulder hugging back and in. Inner left thigh spins up. Bend the knee. And that right thumb spins down. Sweep it back. Find your foot. Now reach the tailbone back. Heart pulls forward, straight forward as you kick your foot up. Carefully let it go. And then bring the hand and knee to the floor. One more time, quick child's pose. On fingertips. Keep your arms nice and long. And then rise up. Hands shoulder distance, outer arms are hugging in. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal out your feet. Walk one heel down, then the other. Okay, lift your right leg nice and high. Open the hip and bend the knee. Now keep your arms nice and straight. Let's not sink or sag or do any twisting in the upper body. Keep the tailbone tucked under, both arms hugging in. And then float it down. We'll take it to the other side. Left leg up, roll the hip open and bend the knee. So notice how this right arm wants to dip down. Let's keep the armpit away from the floor. Outer hips are hugging in and really push into your hands. Press your right thigh straight back. And then float the foot down. Lift your heels, look forward, bend the knees, and take a big step to the top of your mat. We're going to leave our feet hip width here. First 2 fingers and thumbs are going to create a loop around your big toes. This is called Padangustasana. And you're going to press your big toes down into your fingers. So you're locking them in place. So even as the fingers pull up, the toe is locking in place. So loop around your big toes. Now you're going to allow the head to hang. Feel free to soften the knees, especially if you're really tight. Just bend your knees. Start to firm the front of the thigh muscles up. Lift your quads up. And then the elbows are going to pull away from each other so the head has a place to go. Shoulders are away from the ears. So you're kind of using this resistance with the toe lock here to inch the rib cage down towards the floor. And then release your toes. Bring your hands to your hips. Heart pulls forward. Hinge up. And then we come to the top of the mat. Tadasana. Bring the ball mounds of the big toes together. Heels just slightly apart. Now let's start with Surya Namaskara A. Tadasana. Feel your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, step to plank. Take an inhale, aim your heart forward, shift forward. Exhale all the way down. Press the feet down. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders back, tailbone tucks. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Press it back. About 3 breaths here. Lift your heels. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step to plank and pause. Shoulders back, knit the front ribs in, rock forward, and as you exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog on the tops of the feet. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, look forward, bend the knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana all the way in. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Surya Namaskara C. Here's where you might want a blanket if your knees are tender in a low lunge. And if that's the case, you just simply lay the blanket down so it's there for you. Tadasana. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale your left foot back, set the knee down. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, reach, open the heart. Exhale, hands down, step the back foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. This time as you exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale your right foot back. Set your knee down. Inhale, open the heart, lift. And then exhale back into your downward dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog.
Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, hug it in tightly, step it forward, back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step it forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Again, exhale, fold. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale your left foot back. Set the knee down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, top of the mat, step it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale the right foot back. Set the knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back into down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, back knee down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, step to the front of the mat. Fold in. Take a moment here. Just feel the effects in the legs, with the breath, the heart. Continuous movement. Hands to hips, heart pulls forward, hinge up. Stepping it up a little bit. Surya Namaskara, B. Bring your balls of the big mounds. I have a hard time saying that. The ball mounds of the big toes together, heels apart. Sink the weight back into the heels, Utkatasana. Sit it back, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step or hop. Moving through a vinyasa, open the heart, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Now inhale the right leg up, and as you exhale, hug the knee in, step it forward. Back heel flattens down, so spin the back heel down. Heart forward, hips forward. Open up, warrior one. And then exhale, come right back down through your vinyasa. Step it back, lower. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward, back heel spins down. Inhale, reach. And the exhale brings you right back down, stepping back, taking your vinyasa. Three breaths. Lift your heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Pause, breathe. So keep pulling the outer hips back. Keep the front ribs contained. We're not tucking the tail here. We're just keeping the upper ribs contained so we don't go into that back bend there. Press down, rise up. Hands to the heart. One more time, just like that. Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart forward. As you exhale, plant the hands, either step or hop it back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. Exhale it right back down through your chaturanga. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Anchor into that back heel as you inhale, reach. Exhale, right back through it. Step it back. Three breaths. Lift the heels, inhale. Bend the knees, exhale, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Press down, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step or hop. Vinyasa, you can always meet back in downward dog. Skip those vinyasas anytime you need to. Now inhale, float the right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, hug the thigh in tightly, step it forward. Back heel swivels down, warrior two, open it out. Settle into those legs and feel the feet. Flip your right palm, reach the right hand up and back. Lift the right rib cage up off of the right pelvis. And now press into the right big toe as you straighten the right leg. And then shift the pelvis back. Reach, reach, reach. Find a lot of length on this bottom right side. And then take the hand either to a block or to the earth for Trikonasana Triangle. Keep engaging this right quad here. These muscles need to pull up so that we protect this right knee. Keep hugging the right hip back and in. Left hand to left hip. Go ahead and look down. Bend your right knee. Use the block if you have it, or if you need a little bit of support, grab a block. Right fingertips on the earth out in front of you for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left hand reaches. Now flex your left foot. Hug this outer right hip back and in. Either stay right here if you want to take an additional quad stretch that feels really yummy. Go ahead and bend this left knee. The left hand is going to grab the outer edge of the foot. Now scoop the tailbone underneath you. I like to bend my standing knee a little bit, but go ahead and bend the standing knee so you have a little bit of buoyancy here. Scoop the tail and then kick your foot straight back. Open the heart. And you're going to carefully let it go if you have the foot. That was Chapasana. Lift the left hand up. Now bend your right knee. Let's carefully, everybody stepping back. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step it back through a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, hug the thigh in tightly, stepping it forward. Vira 2, open out. Strong legs. And then reversing the warrior, reach the left hand up and back. You're pressing into the ball mound of that left big toe to straighten out the leg. Engage the left quads. And then shift your pelvis back. Reach out over the leg. Be mindful you're not walking out the knee. Find either the floor or a block. Right hand to right hip, looking down. Bend your left knee, take your block with you if you have it or if you need it with you. Step it forward, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So your right foot now is actively flexed, top leg is engaged, right hand up. Bend your right knee if you're going into Shavasana. If you're not, you just hang out in half moon. Find that right foot. Bend the standing knee a little bit. Now scoop the tailbone underneath you, and then you kick your foot back and reach the chest forward. If you have your foot, carefully let it go. Everybody bending that left knee, stepping back. Warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Vinyasa. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, hug the leg in, step it forward, rise up into crescent. So here in your crescent, keep the ribs back, and you're going to feel the back knee is bent. Okay, so we want that back knee to bend a little bit so we can get your pelvis upright. And we're going to do what I call crescent sweeps. So here in your crescent, your back knee is going to bend. And when you hinge forward and sweep your arms back, your back leg straightens. So come into your crescent pose, back knee bent, inhale. Exhale, come forward, reach back, back leg straight. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach up. Now this time as you exhale, you sweep your arms back and you come off of the back leg into warrior three. Keep this outer right hip hugging in, bring your hands to prayer. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull the left knee in towards the right knee. Bend both knees like you're curling into a ball. And then inhale, extend, burst out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Now inhale, open into your warrior three. Bring your hands down, standing splits. Step it all the way back. Crescent pose. Take the arms out to a nice wide T shape as you twist to the right. So now my chest is twisting towards my right leg, arms split out. Try to stretch out that back leg as much as you can. Bring the left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Plant your left palm. Wrap the left shoulder blade down the back, Vashisthasana, step the right foot back. Now, if this isn't accessible right now, keep the right foot about halfway between hand and foot and stop there. And then right hand down, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, pull the thigh in tightly so you can step it forward. Back knee will bend. Reach up, crescent pose. And then as you hinge, arms go back, back leg straightens. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hinge. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. One more time. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you hinge, back leg is straight, and now hop off of the back foot for your warrior three. This outer left hip pins back, hands to prayer. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, curl into your ball, knee taps. Inhale, burst. Exhale, pull it in. Keep the ribs contained. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull the knees in. Inhale, and then exhale, standing splits. Step it back. Crescent pose. Rotate to the left, split your arms open into a nice T shape. Right hand comes down, left hand up. Back leg nice and straight, and try to lift your back, waist, and outer hip away from the earth so we're not sagging. Make sure the shoulder is over the wrist. Hug that right shoulder back and in. Vashisthasana. Modify if you need to. Vinyasa. Child's pose. Okay, so we're going to come on up. We're going to move into dolphin. For wrists, for the benefit of our wrists, we're going to bring our hands together. So just go ahead and come into a clasp. And your elbows are shoulder distance, so they're not too wide. And if you're really slippery, you can towel off. Just make sure that the elbows aren't, sliding outward. So you're sort of hugging in here. Now keep the ribs in. You're going to let your head hang, tuck the toes, and then lift your hips. Now press the earth away. If you can see, my side bodies lengthen when I press the earth away. So my head is off the earth. And then I just walk the feet in, and you can keep your knees as bent as you need to. This is all about the upper body. Pressing down. Walk your feet back, shift your chest forward, and come into a dolphin plank. Ribs in, belly in, legs strong. Get those glutes working. Walk the feet back into dolphin. Again, one more time, let's walk it back. Keep wrapping the shoulders back, knit the front ribs in. So think about the shoulder blades pulling down your back. And then walk the feet in. Lower the knees down. Sit on your heels for a moment. Close the eyes. Just rest your palms up on your lap. Take a moment to feel what you're feeling. So we're going to move into headstand, Shavasana. If you're not fully inverting today, or if you don't have a regular headstand practice, then you are going to do what we just did, and you're going to work your dolphin pose, right? Where the hands are like so, your head is off your mat, and your toes stay on the floor. If you're going to work into Shavasana, come forward, interlace the hands, elbows stay underneath the shoulders. Now the crown of the head goes on the floor, and the back of the head is going to nestle into the heels of the hands. Avoid doing this, please. No doing this with your headstands. Keep your hands in a fist. It's going to be so much better for your wrists. You'll feel it after a while. If you start to do this, there's no stability. So keep your hands together in a fist. If there's a little bit of a separation, fine, but avoid this. Keep your hands together. Elbows stay underneath the shoulders. Crown of the head down. Now lift your hips, press your elbows down. The key here is to keep the weight in your elbows and to always go up slowly. Please do not kick. Press into the elbows, rise on up, squeeze your butt, inner thighs are spinning back. Come down when you're ready, nice and easy, slowly. Rest in a child's pose. Okay, go ahead and rise up. Now we're going to move into Gomukhasana. So come forward onto hands and knees. The right leg is going to sweep around in front. Pull that left knee in pretty tightly behind the right knee. Pull the feet away from each other and sit it back. And I find a blanket or a block is a really nice prop to pull in here, especially if you feel like your pelvis is not level or if you have a really hard time sitting down with the knees down. So if you find the knees are way up here, sit up on something and that will give you just enough support to open up here. Okay, Gomukhasana, we'll add the arms. Left arm reaches up, bend the elbow. So remember this outer arm is going to wrap in towards the face. Right arm internally rotates, sweep it around and underneath. And you walk your hands towards each other to the best of your ability. Sit tall, ribs back. Keep the head pressing back into the arm. We don't want to allow this upper arm to bully the head forward. Okay, keep your head up and back. Now take your right fingertips out to the side, left arm reaches up, and then as you exhale, tip towards the right. Good, and then reach up, and then come forward, roll over the knees. If your knees don't do this, then find another way to switch so you can get the left leg on top. Pull the feet away from each other. Let me show you from the front. So you have your knees nestled in and your feet are pulling away from each other as you sit your seat back. Okay, so see how the top knee is sort of laying down on the bottom knee. Sitting upright, right arm reaches, bend the elbow, and then the left arm internally rotates and then you sweep it under. So reaching tall, keep the ribs back, head back. Left fingertips to the earth next to you. Right arm reaches up and over. And then reach up. Go ahead and lean back this time. Take the legs out wide. Lift tall. And then fold forward just for a moment. We're not going to be here too long. Soften into it. Toes point straight up. Good. And then walk the hands back. Help the legs to come together. And we'll lie down on the back. And then the feet are going to be about hip width. Angle your toes just slightly outward. We're not going crazy here. Making sure my mic is connecting. Okay. So, laying on your back, feet are about hip width. Angled, the toes are angled just slightly outward. And now press into the heels. Don't lift your hips. Press into the heels and just squeeze the glutes.
and then release them. Squeeze and release. One more squeeze and release. Now bring your feet a little narrower, arms by your sides. As you inhale, press into your heels, lift your hips, sweep your arms up and back. Exhale, hips roll down, arms sweep down. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Now your choice here, you can move into Setu Bandha, bridge pose, walk the shoulders underneath you, press into your feet and lift your hips. And so you might stay right here. This is great work. Just make sure you are using your glutes and you're pulling the heels back to get the hamstrings engaged. If you're moving into a deeper back bend today, if you're feeling really open and ready for it, Ardha Dhanurasana, plant your hands by your ears, fingers pointing towards your feet. Wrap the outer arms in. Feet press down, lift up, pull the shoulders back so that you can lift the heart high. Keep pressing your hands down and burst your heart between your arms. Allow the glutes to help walk the feet in. Tuck the chin. Ooh, and roll it down. Pause. Put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and breathe. And then we'll thread the needle here. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Right hand is going to pull through and you grab the back of the left leg. Pull the legs in tightly. You can also grab the front of the shin. Be mindful that we don't let the hips start to sway too far off to the right, especially if the hips are on the tighter side. Take the arms out to the sides and then lower the legs. Let me move my mic. Lower the legs to the left. And you're going to keep, so you're putting your right foot on the floor and you're going to keep that right knee moving away from your belly. Allow the right rib cage to melt down. Turn your head and look right. Come back to center. And then bring the legs up. Switch your thread the needle. Left ankle crosses. Flex the foot and pull it in. So you want to keep that right knee right in line with the hip. We don't want to allow them to start to shift to the left. And then take the arms out to the sides and we'll lower the legs all the way to the right. So see how the foot is on the floor and the knee moves away from the belly. I like to hold on somewhere to the foot or to the ankle so they can really press the leg away. That gets really nicely into the TFL, to this deep outer hip here. And then look left. Come back to center, bring the legs up. Pull the knees in. Happy baby, grab the feet. Pull the knees down, pull the shoulders down. Stretch out the lower back. And then hug the knees. Squeeze in tightly. And then stretch your legs out. I'm going to work my way to the center of my mat. Go ahead and lay flat. Maybe lay something on your thighs, a blanket, or something heavy like sandbags to really ground the energy. Turn your palms to the sky. Now our first 3 to 5-ish rounds of breath, we're gonna double the length of our exhalation. Meaning, if we're counting, on the inhale we may count to 4, and the exhale we would count to 8. So you're going to double that exhalation. Make your exhale twice as long. And I recommend picking a count that works best for you, that you feel you can maintain with ease, with calmness, nothing that feels forced. Keep the mouth closed, breathing in and out through the nose. Drop in. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to. But when you're ready, you're going to make your way to a seat, keeping the eyes closed. Sitting on a blanket or a pillow, anything that offers you some support. And join your palms together in front of your heart. This practice can offer us moments of self-reflection as well as a global reflection. How we treat ourselves and how we treat each other. Who are we when we're here on this mat? And who are we when we're out in the world? Are we able to act and speak more from the kindness of our hearts rather than from the critical or maybe even harsh aspect of the ego or the mind? When we can drop out of the mind and down into the heart, we can live from this place of peace, of acceptance, of compassion. And that is what spreads. That is what people go, hey, what have you been doing? I want to do what you're doing. And you can say, I've been doing yoga. Or whatever you've been doing, meditation, walking, whatever it may be. Can you start to spread that energy, moving from your heart? Less thinking and more feeling. I leave you with that, and in gratitude, let's bow our chins down to the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice and your hearts with me today. The light in me honors and bows to the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.